Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My video today is a question that I get asked quite a bit, and it's quite an extensive question, so I can't answer it for the individual in just one video, so I just generalized, and I hope that this can help you guys. I have made a video prior to this which I'll also link below, but the question I get asked most is, how do I keep my hair healthy? And I've come up with a very simple regime that I think can work for everybody. Obviously everyone has different needs. Some people go to the gym, some people are quite sporty, some people have hair conditions, some people have high blood pressure, so I can't cater to all of those without doing different videos. But I thought I would just do another overall video with what I like to categorize as 3 different ways to keep your hair. So tip 1 for me is having the right tools. I know as a hairdresser, I feel that if I have the right tools, I can really help my clients, and if I have an extensive amount of tools, they can help the different types of clients that I have. So I am letting you guys know that having the right tools and having good products and good tools will really help you in your journey to healthy hair. So I've got a few examples for you. As you guys know, I am a big Kent fan, and I'm also quite a big Denman fan, and those are the 2 products that I currently use on my clients. But for myself at home, I either use Denman, my Kent brush. You know I love these things. The fact that they come in this is just amazing. So Kent Salon brushes. I've also, I mean, you don't have to get these ones, they have professional lines, and I also know that they have a normal brand line, so these are the professional brands. But I just wanted to show you what kind of good quality looks like. I mean, I go to the hair shops all the time and I see they have these paddle brushes on the walls, and I've even tested them out just to prove my theory. Some of the cheaper brands, or you can get a good cheap one by the way, but some of the cheaper non-trusted brands, which don't really have a name, you just pick them out, as soon as you apply heat with your blow dryer, either this part comes off or it melts the brush, and then your brush starts looking like, that's not good. All that's going to do is basically rip out your hair. So you want to make sure that your brush, is it clean? Your brush is all the hair, all the what am I trying to say? All the strands are pretty much intact and are not overlapping in any way, bent in any way, melted in any way, and that will kind of give you an indication as well how much heat you're using on your brushes. Because if you're on high heat, then of course your brush is going to melt. But you need something that's quite heat resistant and long lasting, which is why I like to invest in some of my stuff. You might not be the same, but brushes such as Denman brushes, I mean, they sell them in Boots, they sell tangle teasers in Boots, you can get them online. There is just a plethora of ways that you can actually have access to good stuff. So these are the brands that I trust. I'm not limiting what you guys can use. I'm pretty sure that there are loads and loads of brands that offer really good sets of brushes and combs, but I am saying that you do need to have the right tools in order to achieve good hair and in order to treat your hair well. So like I said, these are the trusted brands that I like. Feel free to also leave me brands that you feel are really good and that are sturdy, good brands, because I'm in the UK, so some stuff are a bit limited. I try to educate myself by going to Salon International, but I've pretty much like to stick to what I know, especially if I know it works really well. So I've always known that Kent brushes and Denman brushes are great for Afro and European hair. So because I work with both, and also mainly with Afro hair, I tend to cater a lot for Afro hair, but also so that if I'm thrown in a situation where I do need to use tools on other hair types that ranges from a 1 all the way down to a 4, I have the right tools to help me with that. And that means that I've got like an extensive amount of tools to help me with that. So obviously you guys at home only have to cater for you and your family, so I would recommend a good brand that you know is not going to, you know, rip out your hair, and just know that plastic combs, they don't really tend to bend with the hair, so they're quite rigid, so they can also rip out your hair. So just make sure that you check and you test. Is having a simple product routine. I'm not going to delve too much into it because it's the theme of my channel. I always talk about keeping things simple, and all you need is a simple product line. It doesn't have to be one line of products. It can be, you know, your favorite products from different lines. I'm not saying that you have to stick to a product, even though you need to know that manufacturers make products to work with each other. So if you're able to find products that from different brands that work well together, then go you. I'm not here to tell you what to do or what to buy or how to live your lives. I'm just trying to give you a guideline. So 1, you will definitely need a good shampoo. Number 2, you'll need a good conditioner. Number 3, a good leave-in conditioner. Number 4, a good moisturizer, whether it be a moisturizer or a conditioner with heat protectant in it if you need it, or something of that kind. So something to keep your hair moisturized when you wrap your hair at night or when you look after your hair, basically to maintain the health of your hair into your next shampoo. And then if you have scalp issues, then a good product for your scalp. For some people, they don't necessarily have scalp issues, but they just like to keep the scalp moisturized. So a good moisturizer for the scalp, and you're done. That is it. That's all you will need. You can also kind of have the extras such as sheen glossifiers or finishing sprays or your favorite hairspray, but the bulk of it is having a good conditioner / mask. That's the other bit that I forgot. So you have a conditioner which you use, and then you have a mask. So you'll need a good balance of actual a moisturizing conditioner and a protein. So that is, last but not least, is going for regular trims. If you see that your hair is split, you need to get it trimmed. Don't hang on to split ends, they will do nothing for you. Don't hang on to dead ends, they will do nothing for you. Length will do nothing for you if it's dead hair. So I recommend getting regular trims. I myself, I think, go for between, I either have between 5 and 6 trims a year, and one of them is always quite a big trim, and then the rest is just light dusting because my hair is pretty much healthy. So I do recommend, especially for those that do protective styles, that when you do get a trim, you get a good trim. Don't just say, can I have a centimetre off, when you really need an inch. It's all about being truthful to yourself and being true to what it is that you want. If you do not moisturize and look after your hair, more than likely you're going to get split ends. If you have hair that's quite dry, you're going to have probably more split ends than someone whose hair is naturally quite saturated. So I don't want to give so much of a guideline of when to get trims, because I believe that to each individual it's a bit different, but I do want to implement the regular trims and not being scared of scissors. I do know that the rumor is that we get really scissor happy, but if I show you your hair and you can see through it, more than likely you've got split ends or really fine hair. But if your hair is thick at the roots and then you look up and you see really fine hair, that hair has got to go. So that should give you a guideline of roughly where your hair's at. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.